Hey guys, Daramus Games here, and welcome back to... Well, I just want to say welcome back, actually. It's been a while. A long while. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for coming. Yeah, this is Ultimate Racer 2D, and... Well, basically it's a game where you start from karting all the way to Formula 1. And I have played this game before, and I've really enjoyed it. So, yeah, it's time to jump into it. Jump into karts, round 1, Portugal. It's going to be a long video today, about 40 minutes long. And quite a long one to commentate. So 3 laps of qualifying, 15 laps. AI difficulty, I think I drop it down to 90, I think. No tyre wear, obviously. I drop it to 93. So yeah, Portugal, one of my favourite tracks. And I am in the slowest car. I'm in the Williams of karting. And yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I played it. It's going to be a long series. It's going to be the longest series I've had on YouTube. And unfortunately, you missed the qualifying there because I did it beforehand, before recording, to get used to the game again. And first lap, up into 19th place. Very well done there. And nice swoop around the outside, probably for 18th place. Nope, 17th place. It was double overtake there. Really enjoyed that. But I make a few mistakes there, hit the grass, spin wide, try to catch up to Pink, hit the grass again, and yeah, 4 tenths behind Pink. Up into 14th then as I overtake the green of Gonzalez. Unfortunately, I don't have licensing for the game, so I can't name them. As we do have a first taste of rain actually. It's a full pit stop race. Here's why. Here's the first one. We all come in for wet tyres. Yeah, wet tyres. Come out the pits. Do I jump anybody? No. In fact, I stay in 16th place as I move. So I try and catch up in the wet. I'm usually pretty good in the wet. Fortunately, I am rusty as it is my first time back. Do a nice overtake in the green through the hairpin 1, but fail to finish it on the hairpin 2 because I go on the grass. This is a common thing you'll see me do all the time. On the grass again. Shocking, really. You do see the sun starts to come out as we're halfway through the bar of the track being mildly wet. So I try to overtake Romain Giraud, as it's called on this. Not really pushing too hard, just trying to get past, because I am in a Williams. It will take me a while to even get to the top. So yeah, basically I'll be uploading a series every time as I do a nice overtake there. Series every time I do this. So this week is karting. Next week it'll probably be something else. It'll be the next rank up, sorry. There's about 40 different cars, so yeah, this will be the longest series I'll ever do. And fortunately, when we get to Formula 1, it'll be race per episode. As people do start to come in, I completely forgot the sun came out. And I just stick to the wet tyres, which is silly, because as you can see, lack of grip, drifting all over the place. Getting caught up by white. Bit naughty of me there, just T-bone. Yeah, have no grip whatsoever. In 13th place though, as soon as we come into the pits, that's all about to change. Come into the pits then, soft tyres, obviously. As soon as we come in for softs, unfortunately, Portuguese weather isn't on our side, and it's raining again. It says it'll be rain again. We don't even make it half a lap, I don't think. No, we don't even make it half a lap and it starts raining and drifting all over the place. Sat in 17th. No one really ahead of us. As I slowly crawl to the pit lane once again for the 3rd pit stop this race. Oh man, it's really, it really has been quite an interesting one. Normally they aren't this interesting. Let's go to lap 8. Lap 8 already. Flipping heck. It's full of action here in the Portuguese Grand Prix. I say Grand Prix, Portuguese karting race. As we try to catch up to Esteban Dupont in the racing point. Nice slick overtake there. Bit of contact, but nothing too major, as he does run wide into the grass. Yeah, I really enjoyed this game. It's very fun to play, very easy to pick up as well. As we try to catch up to Gonzalez in 15th. So yeah, not doing too bad for Williams, but I do screw up there and go on the grass and try to defend as hard as I can. Pretty much slowing down Esteban Dupont. But then once again hit the grass again, he drives into me, and that's an easy overtake for him. Which is really unfortunate for me because I was doing okay from where I'm at, 16th place. That's better than what I thought I'd be. I thought I'd be in like 18th, 19th, because the AI are pretty difficult on you. You'd be surprised. So yeah, coming up to lap 11 now. Not much goes on this lap. Just a nice casual drive trying to catch up to Gonzalez. But I do run wide again. It is that corner where it's usually flat out, but with the steering of this kart, it's just ridiculous. So yeah, lap 11. Once again, not really much happening. Just trying to grind out the laps now, just to keep myself in 16th, because that'll be good points for the constructors. As I am catching up by about 2/10 a lap, but that's not enough in these karts. It's not enough by anyone's standards, really. Considering I'm 1.8 seconds behind. So 2/10 wouldn't get me there anyway. As I do start driving a bit aggressively now. Let's get on that grass. Slows me down a bit. So I drift around the outside. And yeah, keep an eye on the weather bar as the sun does come out again. It's very, very unpredictable, this weather. And people are coming in for softs. 4 pit stops, 3 pit stops. I think everybody else comes in for softs now. I think this is what's happening. As I'm about to get lapped, actually. This is what you're seeing here. I get lapped, check on the soft tires, try and get out there as good as I can. But yeah, the top 9 to 15th. Oh wait, no. 8th, 1st to 8th have all gone out. Stay down on the wet, which is going to be tragic for them, as you can see. Max van der Meer drifting all around the outside as I try to overtake the Red Bull to unlap myself, but I hit the grass like 4 times there. I try to overtake and he's just not having any of it. Eventually I get past him. But you just see the outright speed that he has on the straights, and then buckles it on the final lap, going over the grass. At this point, their race is over because I've been lapped. But I still have to do the extra lap because this game doesn't account for lapped cars. It doesn't finish when the first place crosses the line. So yeah, for some reason Green comes into the pits on the final lap and gives me 15th place. So that's the bonus there. And that puts me into 15th. Virtanen and Häkkinen are in 1st and 2nd. And I'm stuck down there in lonely 8th, only 15th. 30 seconds behind everybody else. And yeah, not much to really show here. It's the constructors of the first race. Let me move on to India now. India, one of my favourite tracks. Really enjoy India. It's one of those we hardly have to brake. If you do, it's a light throttle brake. Light tap of the brake, sorry. Here we come to qualifying in India. We are slow to get off, we always are. So we take the corner flat out, 2nd corner flat out, 3rd one slight tap of the brake, slight tap of the accelerator. Just to get that extra rotation really. It's the only reason we slow down, because we do lose time. And, all in all, pretty decent lap. First lap 1:16.12. Not too bad. Fortunately, we did hit the wall on the first corner of qualifying lap 2, which is going to slow us down quite a bit. Or not, 16.7. 16.07, sorry. Pretty decent as we drift along these swooping hairpins. Gives you a very Micro Machine-esque vibe. And yeah, we completely screwed up that lap. It was 6/10 off. That puts us into a nice 16th place, which for many people, it's it looks horrible. It does. It looks very bad. But yeah, it's quite decent in a Williams. So we come onto the first lap then, try to make as many overtakes as we can. We're up into 14th now, as we racing that Racing Point Esteban Dupont in 15th, as we keep battling for like a good full lap there. I try my best to overtake. I overtake 2 more cars again, which puts me on to 13th. This is a brilliant drive for a small little Williams, eh? Very small. Yeah, so at this point I'm just trying to gain as many positions as I can before they start speeding up significantly. So yeah, I'm up into 12th. Really good, really good. As we try to catch up to Sergio Garcia, as I do hit the wall and make a terrible mistake there. Basically ruined all my progress I did in the first 3 laps. So I'm back down to 15th, where I pretty much qualified. Oh man, that 12th would have been amazing. But yeah, hit the wall again. It's just I'm trying to hug too close to the walls. Yeah, it's not really working out for me. Lap 5. Because I get overtaken by Parker. But I try to re-overtake, a bit of more contact. Yeah, I try to take the corner, but they just have so much speed on the exit that I just can't keep up with them. Point where, like, the only thing I'm really good at is the braking zones, as I do overtake Parker there. Now to chase after the white team, literally white team of Sergeant Ivanov, as I like to call him. It's Sergei Ivanov and L. Smith. Don't know who that's supposed to be. Anyway, lap 9, 14th place. Doing alright in our little Williams. Just trying to get the best out of a crap car, really. Yeah, so we do set a PB 15-2. If I could only do that in qualifying, it'd be insane if I could do that in qualifying. Yeah, hit the wall again there. Really screwed up. And it's funny, you can't really stop talking in this because there's constant action. But sometimes you do have to take a breather, unfortunately. I'm taking way too many. As I go down the inside of L. Smith, it doesn't really work. In fact, I actually lose time to Sergeant Ivanov. Hit the wall again. It's not looking good from here. So I try a dive on L. Smith again, and it works, sort of. But the amount of speed they have on the exit of those corners is ridiculous. Like, I get re-overtaken. It's an amazing battle for 13th. So try again. Just once again not working for me. It works, hits the wall, right up my chuff, hit the wall again, and he overtakes me around the outside. Nope, keep my nose in. Taps Sergio Garcia, which slows me down. And I get a bit too ambitious. Overtakes Sergio Garcia, actually. Puts me into 12th. And here we go to the final lap of the Grand Prix then. 12th place, and Sergio Garcia just absolutely mugs me off. But I brake really late. And managed to keep my position. But watch now, look at the ridiculous speed they have. I'm lucky enough not to lose 12th place. It's a brilliant finish for Williams though, 12th place, as we try to catch up to our rivals in good old 8th place in the Constructors. I'm not too worried about the Drivers' Championship, but other Constructors, yeah, we are a point, I think that was, point behind the green team of Caterham, I want to call. I'm going to call it Caterham. Anyway, we Argentina. Not really strong in Argentina. It's one of my worst kart tracks on the game. Because, yeah, you see a bit of grass. You see me doing a lot. You see me do that a lot in Argentina. Just happily tap the grass because I feel like it. Like, once again, through that corner. Hits the grass. It's not. I don't really enjoy this track at all. Flat out through that corner. Bit of oversteer. Brake early. Too early. On the grass. Yeah, you won't see any spectacular laps here, I don't think. I'd say a shocking race, shall I say. So I'm trying to push really, really hard now. Just to get a decent qualifying lap in for the final lap. And yeah, brake just about clipped the grass there. Which slows me down quite a bit actually. It's a real momentum killer. Just let go of both pedals and just drift around the corners is the easier way to do this. And that's a 20.6. Where does that put us? 17th place. That's not too bad, considering I thought we were like dead meat after the first qualifying lap. So start at least fit. This is going to be the longest Grand Prix, I think, or is it the? No, I think the Turkish Grand Prix is longer. Yeah, I screw up majorly there on the first corner. And yeah, that's pretty much ruined my race. To stay in 17th. So I'm stuck in dead last now. In all honesty, this race isn't too interesting. It's very bland. Like I'm just stuck in 20th, trying my hardest to catch up. Once again on the grass, trying to catch up to Romain Grosjean. I'm just going to call him Grosjean because that's easier. Drifting around the outside, just trying to hug each apex best I can. It's 20.9. It's again only 3/10 slower than my qualifying lap. And oh man, that's an awful mistake there. Straight on the grass, flipping awful. And yeah, I can't really catch up because I'm trying too hard to catch up. If that makes sense, pushing too far, trying to explore track limits, and it's just. Like there, that's an easy corner, just cutting the corner. It's not working. It's not working at all. Yes, it is a struggle. Like fighting for the World Championship in Argentina is flipping disgusting track. And it won't be the last time you see Argentina on here. I can guarantee you that. And once again, same mistake through that corner. I turned way too early. Just to hug the apex the best I can. Yeah, look at the mini map there. Like first place are already halfway through the next lap. Coming up to the hairpin now. They're on the start finish straight after me finishing turn 2. So don't be surprised if I get lapped in this race. So yeah, trying really hard, but it's just not working out for me at all. Like I am slowly catching up to my teammate. But only slowly. It's not exceeding pace. Like shocking track this is. Like 1.5 seconds behind. Like come on, man, I can do better than that. Take the first corner really well, then once again screw up. It's those chain of corners. You either get one correct and screw up the other, or you drive through them both really slow. And yeah, like I said, 2 laps later, they're coming round them. They're right behind me. I've lost 1.5 seconds to my teammate on that lap. Really slow through there. But I'm not gonna let them pass. No, I'm gonna hold my ground. I'm gonna be like, you're not overtaking me. I'm gonna keep. I don't want to be lapped. This is tragic. And yeah, Sebastian Muller overtakes me around the inside because I just don't have the steering capability. There's a new fastest lap, 20.45. That's quicker than my qualifying lap. And I clipped the grass there, and Kimi Häkkinen overtakes me for... well, for no position really. I'm being lapped here. This is embarrassing. But after all that carnage, I am catching up to my teammate because they're much slower to get past the lap cars than I am. And yeah, he's fighting really hard not to get overtaken by like myself. I have a four car train behind me, and I try to take the corner normally, but I'm pushed out by Valtteri. I'll just say Valtteri Bottas, and yeah, lose so much time because I know I'm a little bit quicker than them through the corners. So whenever I do go in the corner, I just hit them and lose all momentum. It's getting cut in the grass there. It's not looking really good. It's not looking great at this point in time. It's just really, really poor racing from myself. So my teammate is trying to fight as well. Teammate's trying to fight. He's not doing too well with me at the moment. I think, yeah, we're both about 2 seconds away from 18th place. Like, I'm 4 seconds behind, and he's like 2 seconds behind. So it's not a really good race for Williams, just because of the sheer nature of the track. Once again on the grass, and for some reason my car decides to forget how to steer in that section. I do apologize. It's awful racing now, as we're about to get lapped by several cars, and this race, it's not much to say here on the final lap. This race has just been shocking, really. It was one of my worst races. So yeah, just going through the championship, we're still in 9th in the constructors, and this is actually one of my favourite tracks in karting. It's South Korea, and it's just a simple oval track. 3 laps to improve the time. First corner did it pretty okay. Second corner broke a bit. 7.92, not too bad. You're looking around 7 seconds here. So coming for the second lap, there you go, 7.54. And the final lap then should be 7 seconds if I actually did a good lap. Nope, 7.54. Puts me in a decent place, puts me into 9th place actually. That's crazy considering we're in a Williams baseline kart. So anyway, 5 red lights and we're going for the South Korea Grand Prix. And I get overtaken straight away by McLaren. So I try to stick with them. Kinda works. It's because of the slipstream, and then of course the cornering is awful here. So I try to get the best result as possible because, well, we're fighting with the green team here. I want to say the Caterham. So I try to get as many positions, and once again, typical me, bottles it by going on the grass. Really is shocking. Atrocious racing here. As we're down into 12th, try to re-overtake Sergio Ivanov and overtake a Renault in the process. So we're stuck in 11th. We've lost 2 positions overall. So, yeah, not really what you want to see. So lap 8, try to catch up, try to stay in the slipstream, and yeah, go on the grass again. Kind of ruins any opportunity I had of catching up. My teammate's already been lapped, which is shocking, really, to think about. And yeah, I'm about to do a Lewis Hamilton here and just lap my teammate. Not for the championship, just feel like lapping him, like. So yeah, Carlos Sanchez lost a bit of time there due to the due to trying to lap people. Unfortunately, on the grass again. It's lap 13 and I didn't even realise at this point. I was just trying to push as hard as I can to catch up to these guys. So I lap one of the green cars, which is quite funny to think about, really. You must be thinking, bloody hell, where the hell has he come from? As we set a new PB on the 14th lap, the penultimate lap. Unfortunately, couldn't get any more overtakes there. And yeah, stayed in 12th place. It's good points for the championship though, 8 points. Not too bad. Puts us into 15th. Still in 9th by 5 points. And we move on to Morocco quite quickly. briefly head off to Morocco. Add some rain, because why not? We haven't seen a bit of rain in a while. So we chuck on the soft tyres. We haven't seen a bit of rain since Argentina, because I forgot to change the settings. So yeah, first corner, bit of a hairpin. Right, left, right, and then left. Actually, no, that's right. Sorry. I don't know my left from my right. As we come out to the first lap of qualifying, bit of a shocking hairpin exit there, as I went way too deep. It's an 18.3, not too bad. It's quite a new track actually, I haven't been on it too often. And it really shows, considering my Argentina lap and all the others around here. As I butcher the hairpin once again by hugging too close to the sand, but it's an 18.12, which isn't too bad. It's better than my last lap. It is an improvement. This one I don't think is going to be an improvement. I always improve the second lap. When it comes to the third lap, I'm just thinking, right, let's head on to the race then, shall we? As I overshoot the brakes there, and yeah, it ruins my lap entirely. Yeah, 18.76 there. So we're in 18th. Not as good as South Korea, but South Korea was always going to be a one-off. As we continue on to the Moroccan GP, then 5 red lights and out. As we do a massive dive on the green car, overtake one of the greens, and then get pushed wide by one of the Hasses, and go down to 19th, back into 18th as we try to fight our teammate. Our teammate should really let us by here. Of course, Coding hasn't done that, but the Haas runs really wide there and compromises the line. It's like for a whale of a move around the outside. Doesn't work, so I stick with him. Shouldn't really stick with him through these corners though. Still managed to overtake him though. Run wide a bit. There's nothing too sing. So you try to catch up to B. Parker. Is that Ben Parker from Spider-Man? Anyway, for a lovely move down the inside there. Caught him napping, but he fights back. But yeah, we're still fighting with both Caterhams here, and I managed to get past them both. It's been a brilliant little battle here. I think it said there was some cloud coming, actually. Just keep your eye out on that. As he tries to move around the outside, and it works. He's gone around the inside of the final corner as I re-overtake him through the hairpin. It's a very hectic lap there. Lap number 4, and I butchered again. Typical Darmas fashion. Run mega wide. We've lost so much time there. And I wonder why. Why do I even bother pushing too hard if I'm only gonna run wide anyway? Really is annoying that we've lost so much time, so we have to like catch up to these guys again. P. Gonzalez and Ben Parker. What good names these are. Oh god, that was awful. That hairpin was tragic. So I just tried to re-overtake Romain Giroud. Around the outside, try to do what the Caterham did, but I just don't have the speed and I run wide again. Slipstream, down the hairpin. Favourite move. Didn't quite work out. It's really frustrating. Just being sat behind these two cars as I did overtake them now. Run wide again. Get overtaken by the other Haas. Yeah, so like I said, it's really frustrating because I know I have the pace to catch up to these green cars ahead and try and beat them in the championship. I just make so many mistakes. Like, shocking mistakes as well. Not mistakes you should be doing in this game. It's deliberately running. I swear I'm not deliberately running wide. It really does look it. As I'm trying to catch up to the Caterhams again. Lap 10 of 15. Doing alright. Should really be in 15th, and there is cloud coming. I don't expect that to turn into anything anytime soon. Lap 11. See, it's really hard to edit these videos because there's so much action in them. Sometimes you do get like a blank race, like in where were we? 2 races ago. Can't remember. Jesus, it's been a while. Yeah, we set a new personal best, overtaking one of the Caterhams around the outside. Lovely overtake there as we try to catch up to Ben Parker around the outside again. Nope. Didn't quite have the pace as we go around that. Oh, he shoved us wide there. That was very naughty by the Caterhams. And yeah, I get overtaken by this. That's some team play that was. That was to shove me wide to allow both Caterhams through. And as we're about to be lapped, once again, no surprise there. Get lapped by Ikonen. So I try to dive on the Caterham and manage to make it stick, but the Haas has come out of nowhere and overtaken us both. It's crazy race, as we get shoved wide by one of the cars who is lapping us. This is shocking. We are being pushed about. We are being pushed about quite a bit as we overtake the Caterham once again. How many times have I said Caterham this race? Try and count them. As we come into the final lap, Jesus. These races do go by quickly. And the final lap of this race, as we, I think this might be it actually, because we couldn't really catch up to any other cars, and well, make a mistake on the exit, but that is going to cost us too much. The 17th place then gives us 3 points. It's just disgusting racing as I move up into 15th. I think it was already in 15th. And we're 10 points behind Caterhams, if you briefly saw there. And we come to an all-new track then called Turkey. I've never raced here, so might as well see how it goes in Turkey because... Okay, start off with a hairpin. Love a bit of hairpin action. Love a simple overtake down in a hairpin. There's really complex swerves here as I butcher that lap. A bit of a chicane there. Hard right turn, another hard right turn. Gotta be wary of those in the race. So yeah, first lap 24.9. It's gonna be a long race. It's gonna be very long actually. Let me think about it. 24 seconds a lap. 24 times 15. 240. About 5.5 minute race. Jesus, there's some mental arithmetic for you for today. As yeah, second lap 23.8, and I butcher my third lap. I just can't keep the cart. The cart just has no grip whatsoever when it comes to the corners. I feel like I'm going really slow here. I tried to set a decent lap time, but this one isn't going to be an improvement, unfortunately. It's a 24.4, as we are down in a nice 18th place. Time to be another back marker, eh, guys? As we come up onto the first lap of the Grand Prix. Always interesting. Always nice to make some decent overtakes. As we overtake 2 cars, sorry. One on the outside. Try to overtake Kevin Mortensen. Just call him K-Mag. Run wide in the grass there. And just, infringes my lap there. So, yeah, we come onto the home straight again, through the hairpin, overtake. Yeah, but I overshoot the apex as well. And we're 3 wide going through this corner, and of course, once again, typical Daramus fashion, run wide onto the grass. Shocking, absolutely appalling scenes. And we're down into last place as we're fighting against Romain Giroud. Once again, he goes wide. I shove him wide. My teammate's ahead of me for like the first time in a century. First time since Argentina, I think. And yeah, I just can't handle this left, right, left, right, left. It's really frustrating because you have to slam on the brakes, but all the cars are just so damn fast through there. As I run wide on the final corner, trying to catch up to my teammate lap 4. It's not really working out. Lost 2/10 in that. 2/10 that lap. I run wide again. It's going to be a continuous theme in this race. You can tell I've never been on this track before. I am just proving to be awful in this Grand Prix. Like really bad. Lap 5. We're now 1.8 seconds behind our teammate. Shocking, literally. Disgusting. As I'm trying to keep my car ahead of Romain Giroud, waiting for him to overtake me at any point now. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen eventually because I'm just too bad. It's too bad at Turkey. If you look at the radar in the top right, It's a full cloud now. We should hopefully be seeing a bit of rain, because I could enjoy a bit of rain right now. Like in the Turkish Grand Prix we had the other day, last week actually. It's an interesting race, that one, but we won't talk about that now. We're currently in Ultimate Racing 2D, as I set a new personal best at 24.13. Not my best lap ever around here. 23.8, sorry. I was like, oh god, that was shocking. Allows Romain Giroud to close right up again. And don't be surprised if you see him make an overtake here. Down the inside on the main straight. He's done us through the hairpin. Tried to stick my nose in, but it's not working. He's just overtaken us through the hairpin. But then again, overtake him in the next chain of corners. Managed to keep it there. That should be a pretty decent lap if I don't screw this one up. And there is rain coming. There is rain in this Turkish Grand Prix, so I come into the pits, slap on some fresh wet tires, get my position back, trying to get past Leroy, my teammate. But he's just too far ahead of me at this point. And yeah, the rain hasn't fallen yet, so you have to be very cautious. As you see, we're sliding all over the place, and now the rain starts to come. It's unfortunate, really, because I have to go through this chain of corners, slipping and sliding all over the place. And yeah, I'm not used to the wet conditions, as you can see me running wide. There's Sebastian Müller. He's trying to overtake. Overtakes Romain Giroud. He's got lap 10. Quite a long race. I did say it was going to be a long race. Wasn't expecting some rain though, so not only a lap of rain, but that's enough to dampen the track for a couple of laps. So I run shockingly wide. Oh, I've been forced into the pits here. I was forced into the pits, so I'm going to check on some soft tires. Hope this rain clears up pretty damn quickly. I was forced into the pits. That's shocking, that is. So I tried to cautiously drive through this section again. Didn't need to drive through it as cautiously as I did, but you know, I was really nervous at that point. So I just had to drive as cautious as I could. As the sun is now fully come out. Hopefully I can jump, yep, I've jumped Romain Giroud by quite some margin actually. But then I hit the wall. Hit the wall, lose quite a bit of time. I don't know where my teammate's actually in the... Yep, my teammate's a good 2 seconds ahead of me. In fact, he's slowing right down actually, since we've gone back onto these soft tires. He's being lapped by everybody. I'm really closing up to my teammate now. Let's go through the hairpin. We're pretty much side by side for a brief second. And I make a dive with my teammate, run wide in the grass, go through the hairpin, side by side, run a bit wide. Shoves me lightly. I panic a bit because I didn't want to get pushed onto the grass like in Morocco. As we come onto the... And I've just overtaken my teammate for 18th place. This is it's interesting, as we set a 24 flat for a personal best on the penultimate lap. Then I don't think there'll be anything much left in this race, to be honest, as I've just overtaken my teammate, and the closest car to us is a good 6 seconds away. So yeah, there's no chance of me 8 seconds actually, 8.22 seconds away from me, as I'm setting consistent 24 1s and 0s. Let's go on to the final lap then, halfway through the final lap. And yeah, this is going to be where we finished, I think, 18th place. So not too bad. We gained a position. No, we didn't. We stayed where we were in qualifying. And yeah, so that's where we are. 18th place, 15th place in the championship, and 9th place in the constructors. If you did enjoy this, episode, feel free to like and subscribe. I really do enjoy making this series, considering it's the first episode of the series. I just want to thank you guys for coming back as well. It has been a while. It's been a shocking amount of time actually. So yeah, we will make our way to Formula 1. This will be the longest series we'll ever do. This has been Dynamos Game. Hope you enjoy your evening. Goodbye.